say what it does. Today is February 12th, 2020. Yes, 10 years ago. 10 years ago, the greatest 2 weeks of my life happened. The Vancouver 2010 Olympics happened. I mean, what's not to love? Mittens, these sick jerseys, this toque. I mean, I have the whole working outfit, you know, the blue. Okay, if you don't know, there was blue. There's a lot of blue that month. It's hot. Yeah, so I worked during the Olympics. Best month of my life. I have my accreditation over there. It's very precariously balanced on a hook or a nail, actually. Maybe I'll pull it down. Maybe I'll pull it down. Okay, one sec. Hold on. Woo! I did it. Anyway, yeah. Got my accreditation here. Official accreditation. I got all of these pins. Oh, hold on. Just look at the fucking camera. Look at all of those. I got these. This one right here. It's actually one of the coolest ones for me because I traded for that one. Like I wheeled and dealed for that one. I traded like 3 pins just to get this one. Not specifically, but like 3 different deals to get that one. This one is kind of cool because as I was working, I told the guy, I was like, oh, those are pretty rare. Because, you know, only the people who worked at CTV got them. And I don't know, 2 hours passed. Dude comes back and he's just like jams this thing into my hand. It was like a handshake, but he put something in it. And I opened up, I'm like, wow. Keep in mind, I was 16 at the time. 16. And I was working at the Olympics. You had to be 18. I don't know how I broke the barrier. I really don't. But I did. Dog, don't you dare eat that. Yes, eat the hook. Okay, good. Anyway, I just wanted to go through the 2010 Olympics, what they meant to me, and what Canada did, because it's awesome to relive what happened. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the best 2 weeks of my life, you know, it was just unbelievable, you know, seeing the national pride come out in Canada, and specifically Vancouver. You know, I'd always liked the Olympics. You know, I'm a sports guy. You know, I liked the Olympics, but, you know, I really stuck around, like, you know, all those Olympic fans that, you know, I just tuned in for the hockey. When I was younger, for sure, it was just the hockey. I mean, even up to, you know, 2006, you know, the Torens Olympics, still kind of more into it, I guess. Then Beijing happened. I kind of missed most of it. But then 2010 happened. I'm an Olympic junkie now. Like, Olympic anything, I'm down for. I watch it 2 weeks. I'm just all in. I love it. And that was the 2010 Olympics. It was just having it in your home city. And I know a lot of people don't get to say that it's happened in your home city. A lot of people do, but it's unbelievable. It's an unbelievable experience to be able to experience something like that. No, not the mittens, not the accreditation. Those are like 2 of my prized possessions, dog. Not the crackers. Stop eating. You're such a cutie. Anyway, yeah, it was just a phenomenal week. 2 weeks. I mean, months. Just leading up to it. Everything about it was just so exciting. It was so amazing, and I'm just so excited that I got to live through it. And I got to bleed through it. I remember. She loves headphones. I remember there was a huge debate with the school system being like, do we let them off? You know, there was kind of like, do we sacrifice spring break? Do we just add it on to like have an extra spring break? They ended up didn't. But because I worked for the Olympics, I got out of school for like 4 of the 5 days. It was great. Okay, 4 or 5 days now, but more like 3 or 4. It was just unbelievable. I was working in the media center. So that was cool. I got to see a lot of media types. You know, I was that guy just scan passes and stuff like that. And, you know, it's kind of funny to see people's real names because, you know, they had their real names on there. And I was like, hey, that's not your name. It was pretty funny, actually. It was just an amazing time to be alive. Straight up. It's just an amazing time to be alive. Canada did amazing that year. it was so fun, the whole thing. And just it really started off kind of a on a rough patch. Unfortunately, the Georgian loser Nodar Kumarashvili passed. He was doing a run and he lost control, and it was kind of, oh man. I saw the crash once because I guess I showed it the one time they decided to show it, and it was just took a corner wrong, went flying, and it was ugly, and unfortunately it was the worst case possible. It came up, but it was a sad note. That was opening ceremony day. So that was pretty sad. But it got to the opening ceremonies, and it was unbelievable. The opening ceremonies were great. The whole thing. The show, getting all the famous people, famous Canadians come in, and the whole like torch not working. There was that one arm of the torch that didn't come up, and Steve Nash is just sitting there like, what's going on? Wayne Gretzky driving in the freaking pickup truck to go down to the outside torch because we were in a domed stadium at the time. So it was just an amazing time. Yeah, and so the opening ceremonies were great, and yeah, it was just such an amazing time. And we'll go into day one, for Canada. It was moguls, and we actually had a real good shot at winning a gold. Keep in mind, Canada had never won a gold medal up until this point. They hosted 2 Olympics. They never won a gold medal at home. They had hosted 2 Olympics. One in '76 in Montreal, one in '88 in Calgary. Hadn't won a gold medal. They didn't win a gold medal. It was just it's an amazing stat. Like, I truly think it's an amazing stat. And so anyway, first up, Jennifer Heil. Come on, she's got it. She's been one of the better skiers the whole year. She was coming in like they're like, she can win it. She can do it. She can do it. And she was in first place up until the last rider, American Hannah Carney. And Carney laid down the perfect moguls run. And what was amazing about, I remember, Jen Heil lost, which was disappointing as hell. But it was already starting to seep in. Everybody was just like, oh no, it's happening again. They're not going to win a medal. They're not going to win a gold medal. It's just not going to, it's another year gone. And one day, day one, we were already talking about this. It was just unbelievable. And then, day two happened. Alex Bilodeau is in the men's moguls. And, it was just, you're watching it, and, he's the last rider. He steps up to the run, and of course, he's going to blow it. He's going to blow it. Why wouldn't he blow it? This is such a Canadian thing to happen. I remember I was sitting upstairs. I was watching it upstairs with my dad at the time. We were going out to a dinner at a Greek restaurant. And we were watching this just before we were going to go. Like, we were running it tight, too. I think we actually ran late because of this. Like, we had a freaking reservation and stuff. Like, I don't know what we were doing on February. I guess it was February 14th. Yeah, I guess. Anyway, so we were going out for dinner, but we had to watch this. And I remember, Alex Bilodeau was just sitting there. The scoring took forever. It's like they intentionally were like, nope, we're going to make you wait. And I just remember it was just unbelievable. And then the score comes out, and I can picture it. I can picture Sportsnet's Jamie Camel just being like, he has done it, Alex Bilodeau. And you're just like, I remember I just yelled. I was just like, yeah. And then, my dad we're both racing down. I'm racing down. I'm like screaming at my mom. He's like, we did it. I remember at the restaurant, my mom just turning to people, because she's that type of person, talk to people, strangers. She's super friendly. That's the way she is. And she was like, oh, we broke the streak. And it was just such a happy time in Canada. And there was, I was talking about how the feeling we weren't going to get one. The next feeling, it's coming. We're going to dominate. Everybody was so high on this. We're like, it's coming. We're ready. Let's go. And it was just amazing. On that same day, actually, we got a bronze medal from Christina Groves in the women's 3,000 meters. Clearly overshadowed. Kind of unfortunate for her, but Christina Groves had an amazing Olympic career. But But yeah, Alex Bildo got the first gold medal, and went on to day 2. Mike Robertson won snowboarding men's snowboard cross up in Whistler. Just starting to feel it. It was feeling good. Then February 16th, Mile Ricker, gold number 2, women's snowboard cross. So that was, like I said, it just started going. But 4 medals. We're 4 medals in, and we're on day 4. And again, it started fading. Mile Ricker kind of going up again, but I was like, okay, we're going slow. Then the next day, February 17th, Marianne Saint-Gelais won silver in the women's 500 meters. And then 18th, we got our next gold medal with the Christina Nesbitt in the 1,000 meters down at the Richmond Oval. Beautiful, beautiful facility down there. So that was great. February 19th, the greatest winning, just winning. Like, John Montgomery won gold in skeleton up in Whistler. Dude just won the gold medal. He's walking down the plaza there. Somebody hands him a pitcher of beer, and he drinks it. That was the most Canadian moment of these Olympics. He's just down in a pitcher of beer. Why the heck not? You just won a gold medal on home snow. It was amazing. Just so great. Then it stopped for a while. We didn't win our next medal until the 21st. And that was a silver medal with Christina Groves. Let me tell you, she's winning medals here. Then 1,500 meters. So it took a few days for us to get back there. And again, people it was still, like at that moment we had 4 gold medals, and a couple silvers and a bronze. So, we were doing, what? Honestly, that was a win for Canada at that point. Then, where were we? February 21st, so we're on the 22nd. February 22nd. Scott Moir and Tessa Virtue winning figure skating gold. Oh, just, it was that, figure skating in Canada is pretty big. Like, we're often pretty good at it. And just watching there, like, I still remember, the one I remember was Scott Moir got Tessa on his leg, and like the blade was like right in his like hip bone, and he's sliding, and she's just on him with a skate blade in his leg, and they're gliding, and I was just like, holy like, they're gonna win. And they thankfully won, because they should have. That was an amazing win. Then we jumped to February 23rd, which I think was actually one of the coolest moments of the whole thing. Was, man, we won a lot of golds early on. Ashley McIver won women's ski cross in Whistler, and she's from Whistler. Well, Pemberton, Whistler area. She, like, to do that at home, and not just at home, like on your mountain, is just so cool. It was just amazing to see, and she won, and she's still here. She married Jay DeMeritt, the Whitecaps, Vancouver Whitecaps, first ever signing, I think. Ezzy, can you stop that? Dogs. So yeah, that was just such a cool moment for Canada and herself, obviously. Just so cool. And then February 24th happened, and boy, that was a medal haul day. We'll go from bronze upwards. That started with Claire Hughes winning bronze in the 5,000 meters. That was great. Then, a really cool moment. Silver. We had a silver that day we had a silver in the team skate, short track, women's 3,000 relay. Then we also had a silver in the bobsleigh, 2 women, Shelly Ann Brown and Helen Upperton, won that silver medal. In that same event, Kaylee Humphries and Heather Moyes, gold medal. So we went, 1-2. And, again, that's just it was just, to do this on home snow was just amazing. Just seeing all these people doing so well. It was like I said, once that Alex Bilodeau medal happened, it was the floodgates had opened, and we were on a roll. February 24th happened. 25th, we got, she didn't win gold, but this might be this. It's like almost a hidden story. Not a lot of people talk about it, but it should be talked about. Gianni Rochette wins bronze in the women's singles for figure skating event. This was 3 days after her mother passed away. Her mother passed away 3 days before she was about to compete in a home Olympics. I mean, it's still vivid in my brain. She finished her routine, and just the tears of happiness, but sadness started just rolling down. We just seeing her kind of not breakdown's the wrong word, but just okay, I'll let you down. Hold on, dog. It's Bridget Mendler. It just tugged at your heartstrings, just to have that happen, and for her to win bronze, like to be honest, I mean, if she won gold, it probably would have been like, oh, the fix is in because figure skating. But she won bronze, and her routine was great, and it was just such a cool moment, to unfortunately lose her mom just before that, and to have the skate of your life was just it's inspiring. Inspiring. Then later that day, the one Canada was all waiting for, the women's hockey team wins gold against the United States. It was just to do it on home ice. Like obviously the hockey tournament was still the big one. It was the big one to win, and they did it. The women's hockey team did it, and that was a super cool moment. I'll tell you about 2014 another time when they won gold then, but that was just like another huge moment. Because Canada, we love our hockey, and that was a big one, and the women did it, and it was great. It was super cool to watch that game. Just phenomenal. February 26th, another good haul day. Francois Louis Tremblay won the short track 500 meters speed skating. And short track again, he was a part of that team as well. That was the 5,000 meter relay for the men's on short track. Gold medal there, so that was handy. Another gold medal to the medal haul. February 27th, bobsleigh a four-man bobsleigh. That was the first time. I'm pretty sure that was the first time we won a medal in that in a long time. So that was good. And that's the thing. We were starting to get medals in events that we don't necessarily do. Like, bobsled, we weren't always super. Speed skating, we're always good. And again, figure skating, but, we're starting to win. And that was the nice thing. Bronze there. Hey. Let's go. Oh, did I forget 26? Oh, also on the 26th. Silver for the women's curling team. That was gut-wrenching. Cheryl Bernard, last stone, and she just missed. And that was disappointing. That was really disappointing. But yeah, on the 27th, the bronze for the bobsleigh four-man, and the gold medal. The gold medal. Oh my God, we dominated in gold medals today. The men's curling. Kevin Martin, best curler around. They won. His team won gold. And snowboarding. This was the weird one. This is the one that just kind of happened. The men's parallel giant slalom, the snowboarding event, where you just go. JCJ Anderson won gold medal on Cyprus, and again, that's the unexpected one. It was just like it happened. It's like, what? Oh, okay, cool. Let's run with it. Then also in long track speed skating, we won the men's team pursuit. We won gold there. Like, these are events that are just, it was so amazing. That was so great. And then we go to the last day. There's one event on the last day. The men's gold medal hockey game. And I like this story personally. Because, as you know, I was working at the Olympics at the time. And I missed the game. I was working during the game. And at the time, I was missing it. But thankfully, my Microsoft Zune, I still have it. I should have brought it out. My Microsoft Zune, I was listening to it. It had FM radio on it. Or did it have AM? I don't know. It had FM radio. And I was listening to the game. I was listening to the radio game. Though my managers got pissed at me for doing it. They were also, it was kind of like you need to pay attention, but also after that, it was just like, are they winning? Yeah, it was great. And then it was a good game. You know, I listened to it, and then Zach Parise scored and put it into overtime. So, you know, I'm sitting here listening to the radio, freaking out because, you know, I'm 16. I'm a freaking rabid hockey fan, being like, ah. And then shining light. Where is it? I have the pin. This one right here. This newspaper. The Chunichi Shimbun. They opened their doors. So me and a couple other workers could watch the overtime period. And that was just such a cool moment for me. You know, I didn't watch the game. I listened to it on the radio on my Zune. Eventually I had to turn it off. And, you know, this newspaper was just like, oh, you guys are working here. A Japanese newspaper. They barely spoke English. They let the door open so we could watch the game. And, you know, the whole Iggy and Crosby putting it in. Honestly, you know, the golden goal for Canada. But, like, I don't like Jerome McGinley or Sidney Crosby. I'm not a fan of either player. And they combined for the gold medal goal at the 2010 Winter Olympics in my own city, and I was just like, I was over ecstatic. But then when I sat down and thought about it, I'm like, God, that was the worst two people that could have done that. That was amazing. You know, obviously that, you know, it's all of this is just ingrained in my head. It's just, it was such a cool moment to win all these medals. 14 gold, 7 silver, and 5 bronze. 26 medals total. 14 gold is the most gold medals for a host nation at any Winter Olympics. You know, we went from not winning a single medal at 2 Olympics to having the most at home at the Winter Olympics. What an amazing time it was. There was nothing like these Olympics went perfectly. Like I said, you know, the death in the beginning was disappointing. You know, that we had it was such a fun thing because, you know, snow. We had a problem with snow. We were airlifting snow from like the glaciers of Whistler to Cyprus because it was an El Nino year. We didn't get a lot of snow. Like there were hay. It was hay bales under the snow. Oh man, it was just such a quirky Olympics. I don't know. It was just a quirky Olympics to me. And then, you know, the closing ceremony happened. You know, you got all the music and you got the, you know, in true Canadian fashion. And I know Russia tried to do the same thing with their ring thing, but true Canadian fashion, you know, the extra arm for the cauldron didn't work the first time. The show opens up with sparks underground, and this mime clown peeks its head out, and they're trying to figure it out and fix it. And then, you know, it actually goes, and it was just like, such a Canadian moment. We're making fun of ourselves. What better? We make fun of ourselves. That was just the amazing thing. Closing ceremony, flag bearer was Joanie Rochette. Clara Hughes was the opening ceremony, obviously. But Joanie Rochette, I mean, theoretically, you probably would have saw like Alex Bilodeau or something like that. But, you know, after what Joanie Rochette went through, it was really an obvious choice. But yeah, like I said, these were like the best Olympics. Like, I just loved being around it, seeing the sights, the sounds. Like, it's all like, I ain't got a good memory. I don't have a good memory at all. But all these memories like stick into my head. Like, you know, I remember all the medalists. I remember how it happened. I just have the pictures of it happening, and it was just such a cool moment. Such an amazing moment for our country, me personally, and I miss that time. I do. I can't believe it's been 10 years. I do think one day Vancouver's going to get an Olympics again. But yeah, no, it was an amazing time. I'd say one of the greatest Olympics of all time. Like, honestly, like, and I mean, I haven't watched a ton of Olympics, but I watched the last few like very, very thoroughly, and they all did great jobs. But Vancouver 2010 was just perfect. It was just amazing, you know, a few blips here and there, but overall, a really great time. It was amazing. February 12th, mark it in your calendar. Friday, February 14th, Alex Bilodeau Day. Despite what other people say, it is Alex Bilodeau Day. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. There's a button there. You can hit the bell for when new videos are released. Looking at more this week. Yeah, I'm going to do one later this week to honor a couple of Vancouver legends. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, all that junk. And I'll see you later this week. Have a good one. What it does.